What up, Laker Nation? It's your boy DTLF back with the halftime report, man. We started off the game really, really well, and then somewhere along the lines, our bench started letting us down. I thought Julius started playing well, but I did not like the way he ended the quarter. He did a couple of ball hog moves I don't appreciate, and they ended up in either a turnover or a missed shot. So that's the reason I can see him moving. I can see Julius moving because he's not buying into the team game. He tries to do everything by himself. Very talented young player. But unfortunately, like, he has a guy running up ahead of him. Lonzo Ball is wide open. Lonzo, the guy who gives you buckets, the guy who gets you easy shots. You can't give him, a pass up ahead. That really upset me to see Julius do that. But other than that, he had a good half. Just those two ball hogging plays, it really upset me. Now, Lonzo, man, he just makes the team go. He's so fun to watch. The way he's playing with a passion, those two saves he had were awesome, man. Yeah, his shot is off, but he's doing everything else well. He does need to take it to the hole more, I agree. Brandon Ingram was playing lights out, and then the coach took him out, so I'm not sure what's up with that. That kind of upset me as well, Yeah, I'm not sure what's up, man. I'm telling you guys, this is the reason Randle's getting traded. He doesn't want to buy into the team game, and it hurts us. When we're playing team ball, we look amazing, fun to watch. We look like one of the better teams in the league. But then, when they start ball hogging and stuff like Randle did right there on those two plays, it takes us off a rhythm, and now we're forcing stuff. So it is frustrating to watch. I agree. Tony, how you doing, brother? Sorry, excuse me. We do need a backup point guard. I agree. However, Josh Hart can take some minutes there. I'm not sure if he will, but he could. He could take some minutes right there. I agree that Lonzo needs to drive a little bit more though, but we'll see. He still makes the team go. As soon as they took Lonzo and Ingram out, the team just fell apart. Our bench needs to step it up. Kuzma, where are you, bro? We're put our APB out for Kyle Kuzma. He's been out for the last 6 to 7 games. Julius, Shaq, and Randle. Yeah, Jonathan, it's frustrating. I agree, man. Randle is tough, man. Randle's the Kings' best player so far. That's funny. The Lakers lead was cut so fast. What the heck? I want to take that out and came back. The Lakers were only up by 4 at the half. Dude, it was crazy. Our bench just totally fell apart. Once we took out Alonzo and Ingram, Ingram went out first. Honestly, I don't know why Ingram was out. He was 4 for 4 from the field, and he was on fire. These are the questionable coaching decisions that want us all to get Luke fired. It's really upsetting. Why doesn't he ever ride the hot hand? He takes away momentum. It's okay to have minute restrictions, but not when your player is hot. You got to ride the hot hand in times. Is he planning on doing this if we ever get a star player like LeBron or DeMarcus or Paul George? Because if he does, he's going to get fired real quick. Stars do not like to be yanked when they are hot. Lonzo needs to unleash the inner beast. He's a madman waiting to be unleashed. Lonzo's so talented. He's so talented, but so unselfish. And KCP's actually playing well tonight. Those are my thoughts on KCP. I'm actually shocked. He's shooting the ball well. He's attacking the rack. He's playing efficiently. So this is the KCP I thought we brought, but unfortunately we haven't got much of. Yes, he was playing really well. Ingram in foul trouble. Yeah, but still, I don't know, man. I wouldn't have yanked him off. He was I would have trusted him not to get his third because he was hot. Dan, I love hearing Isaiah Thomas talking good about Lonzo. Isaiah's the best. Game recognized game. Point guard to point guard right there. Lakers all day. Dan, that's right, Rashad. Yo, I got to tell you, man, the way we started the game, we look so good at times, but we keep playing in spurts, and that's because certain players don't buy into their role and they start ball hogging. Also, the bench needs to step it up. Tyler Ennis needs to give us some valuable point guard minutes. He was getting killed out there. We're getting killed by Bogdanovich. Every game is some other new name. I know Bogdanovich has been playing well lately, but come on. Kuzma's Carmelo 2.0. Black Hole loves to chuck it up. I've been comparing him to Carmelo, but with better defense. But he's not just a shot chucker, man. He gives us scoring when we need it. Some of those shots he took were ill-advised, but he's young. Let's be patient with that kid. He's very, very good. Dan, tell these boys about B.I., man. Man, Brandon Ingram continues to improve. I'm telling you, he's going to be a superstar someday in the NBA. That's why I say let's hold on to him. When he scores like this efficiently, He makes it so hard to stop. You know, Brandon is just that good. And once that 3 in that mid-range start falling consistently, game over for the league because he could already get to the rack at will. You should make shirts that say, I'm a fan of Dan. Actually, my girlfriend was designing some t-shirts, you know, for the near future. Once we hit a certain amount of subscribers, we're definitely going to start putting them out there, man. Where you get that sweater at, Dan? I got it for Christmas, Sony. But yeah, shout out to my sister-in-law and my brother. They hooked it up with the gear. Dan, why Luke like to run small? It doesn't work. I don't know, man. I've been trying to figure out the same thing all season. It works with certain lineups, but most of them, you know, we get exposed. So that's troubling, right? I agree. Do you think Lonzo gets that triple dub tonight? I hope so, man. He's what does he have? Like 6 assists, 5 rebounds, something like that. Yeah, I think so. You know, the scoring will come. Dan, would you like to sign Mike James if Jamil Wilson doesn't pan out? Mike James, the veteran? I didn't even know if he's still playing, man. That's crazy. I'm not sure what Mike James you're talking about. Dan, Ingram was hot and then Luke took him out. Can you explain what's going through his mind? Like, why? Supposedly because of foul trouble, but you got to trust your young players to be able to play in foul trouble when they're that hot, personally. Now, if he would have got his third, then I agree. But, you know, he still had his second foul. I know it was only the first quarter, but you got to leave a player like that out, man. We were getting ready to put the game away. And you got to give credit to the Kings. They fought back and all, you know. Like I said, they have good, savvy vets, man. Vince Carter always puts in work. He was one of the ones I mentioned in pregame, and look, he's putting in work. So it is what it is. But at this point, we can get this game. We just got to continue to push the pace like we were doing in the first quarter and, you know, play through Zoe and Brandon Ingram. Those are our two guys that we got to play through right now. They're the most efficient on the team right now. Dan, is that why players are frustrated with Randle? Because I can see it. Yes. He doesn't want to buy in, guys. He thinks he's LeBron James or something at times. And he just likes to, you know, he gets tunnel vision. Him and Clarkson both get tunnel vision. So it's tough, man. It's tough. But he needs to, man, I'm telling you, somebody was tweeting me. He was a Cavs fan. He was talking about they'll give us Tristan Thompson and a second-round pick for Julius. I think he said a second-round pick. And I was like, you know, Julius is very talented. Whatever team gets him, if he ever matures and starts playing unselfish, he's going to be a player for sure. But as of right now, man, he still gets tunnel vision, and it's just he's inconsistent. It's very frustrating to watch a player with that kind of you know, skill set and that kind of talent to be so frustrating, you know, and so hard-headed. So it's tough, man. But that's probably why he's going to get traded. Now, a lot of fans are starting to understand. There's still a lot of Randle stands out there, you know, that he can't do no wrong in their eyes. But I always said it. I loved him better off the bench because as a starter, he plays out of control most of the times. And he's good. He's really good. But, again, the IQ, man, he needs to get that up and you know, play smarter, play team ball. He had Lonzo up ahead of the field. He just needed to flip it over the defender, and that's a dunk. What did I say, Dan? I told you Julius was being selfish and showing off today on Twitter. Yes, you did. Totally right, man. Totally right. But, again, that's why teammates are frustrated with him. The reports are coming out. Everything's coming to light. I suspected he was going to get traded earlier in the season when he didn't want to buy into the bench role. And, you know, I'm sure when they had that meeting, he lashed out. And it just gets annoying. That those kind of players are cancer rooms to the locker. If you're going to be a cancer room, at least put up the kind of production that Boogie does, you know. But if you're just a subpar player, you know, good on some nights and really bad on others, then guess what? You're not worth the trouble, man, and that's why you get flipped. You know, it's sad to see him go, but I'm not as sad to see him go as I will be to see Larry Nance. Larry Nance is the complete opposite. If we could transplant Larry Nance's effort and mind into Julius Randle, we'd have the perfect player. I agree, Kevin King. He is a stat stuffer. I've been saying it. Him and Clarkson, they don't really impact us towards wins on this team. They're just worried about their own stats, and that's the problem. Larry Nance doesn't worry about starting or not. You know, that's what I love about him. That's why I wish we kept him. But unfortunately, whatever it takes, man. But I trust in Magic. He sees what I see, man. It's crazy. I'm telling you, great minds think alike. And a lot of us, we see the same thing Magic sees. That's why we said, you know, the 4 players that shouldn't be on the trading block: Kuzma, Lonzo, Ingram, and Josh Hart. And guess what? None of them are. So, you know, great minds think alike, Laker Nation. You guys nailed it right on the head. Julius has to go. Clarkson probably going to go. Larry Nance, unfortunately, looks like he's on the trading block. So, We got to get players that buy into the system and buy into their roles. Now, listen, if you're talented, you're a star, it's okay. Take over games. But if you're just subpar and inconsistent, then that's a problem. So that's all I got to say, guys. Looks like the second half is about to start. I'll catch you guys in the post game. Thank you guys for tuning in. Leave a comment, like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys right after. Hopefully we get that dub.